Hi guys, how Mary meets everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene. I kind of overslept, so I'm a little bit behind the times, but not by much. It is currently 7 o'clock Eastern time, my time zone. So what I mean by behind the times is I haven't even had a chance to make sure everything's working yet. So, okay, so let's go ahead and switch over to the chat comments and get those started. So, alright, so right now we are set up. Let's go right now, switching over to the chats. There we go. And this, I didn't blow it up, make it bigger yet. So, let's do that. Okay, so now make the screen bigger. Command plus 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 plus. Oops, sorry. There we go. Okay, so speaking of the checking this video and sound, I gotta see if the video is now showing up on the phone. So anyway, I actually overslept. I actually dozed off again because I was bored, and when I woke up, I was about 6:35. How you doing? At least I know I can see your chats. That's a start. So I was, how you doing? At least I know I can see your chats. That's a start. So anyway, I already had the setup pretty much already configured. I just had to jump over here and get things turned on. So that's why I'm, took me a little longer. It would be a lot worse if I didn't have it already pre-set up, which I did. So, anyway, so I last was Wednesday. It was on the board shows. Yeah, I think it was Wednesday. Out on the wire, kind of was acting like an infant, and that's the reason I got mad at him when I gave him a 5-minute timeout, because he kept saying he was on a silent strike. I'm like, oh yeah, you're on a silent strike, huh? Well, how about I silence you for 5 minutes for real? That's how I did. I haven't heard of any more of him doing that, but then again, I haven't seen too many more people on the stream. Other than we are still up to 306 subscribers, which is nice, but ignore him. He's a jerk anyway. At least he appears to be. Maybe we can learn some new things from you. Oh yeah. We can learn some new things, alright. Let's make sure we can all see the screen. So right now, I'm waiting for some of the people to join us on the Discord side of things, but I guess James Marie, kind of wasn't quite sure about the time zone thing, so I'm gonna just send her a reminder personally so she knows that we are live. Okay. Might as well send one to all the group. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Someone to own a group. Okay, got it. At I'm not really typing in glass. Paste. Okay. Copy. Alright. And, sounds good. Okay, so I'll send one more message out to my my other group, and let's see, where is it? Small. The other general from the other group here. Let's see, what is that one? That's some other group. I don't know what that one is. I don't really know much about this group's general, because this group is general is it's okay, so who else? Messenger again? Oh, might as well, right? Alright, fine. Okay. Paste. Okay. So that should do it. Let's see if we can get some good quality chat going on here. Hi Brave, how you doing? It's one of the people I was trying to reach out to, but unfortunately I kind of fell behind because I was trying to get the reminders out to the whole group, because Ginger Marie, has to deal with the fact that she's in it far ahead of us by 4 hours. Alright. You shouldn't have done that too on the wire. Who has? Oh, excuse me? But you know what? I read your chat anyway, because you're posting here. What are you talking about? What do you want to acknowledge? What Living Golden said? Yes, I know he's been here, but the longest, he's the one that has actually been. That's not Living Golden. That's, well, still respond to it anyway. I just think that the whole idea is childish. That's all. I don't know anything about what Frank Clinton's report or Living Golden says what he said. She refused to acknowledge me. I'm not refusing to acknowledge you. I'm just simply not going to bother to start an argument with you. How about that for an answer? Because you want me to step into something I'm not going to step into. That's why I'm not going to acknowledge it. I'm not going to respond to it. Because it has nothing to do with anything about reality of what we're talking about here. If you want to do something useful, why don't you send it to some different talent companies that might be able to see if she can find a job in the industry? That'd be better. Yeah. I'm sure there must be some talent agent somewhere out there in California that would like me. No, because I'm a conservative. They don't want conservatives. That's the problem. California doesn't want conservatives, actresses. Didn't know what R11830 about his comments on his channel, about what he's been saying about his gathering information for a file. No, Michelle's just a little tired. So someone has to fill in the space. Yeah. Michelle's been going through a lot of feelings, emotions, things like that. It has nothing to do with this channel. This microphone is not working today with me. I got it. Normally Michelle wears it underneath her clothes, but she's got that blue top on. She didn't have time to throw it underneath. I'm just generally behind Michelle, just being busy. Oh, and particularly I was talking about this living golden person, but I got another YouTuber contacted me, and he wants to do a YouTube collaboration. He's an economist. He's a historical economics person. I'm gonna fix this microphone. And so he sent me a copy of his book in PDF format, and he asked me if I would be willing to do a collaboration with him. And I said, sure. I started looking at his book, and of course it was an economic collaboration, so our book going through economics through many boom and bust cycles of the world economy, mostly in the 19th and 20th century, 21st century included. And it was very interesting, but I don't really know how well people in this channel are going to like that. Which, you didn't even answer a question, Mr. Golden. Why in the hell does this really matter to you? It's not going to give you more money. And Michelle hasn't actually worked in over 18 years, officially. Michelle doesn't get paid for running the switchboard. Michelle doesn't get paid for doing any of that stuff. She just is what she does because she loves doing it. But she doesn't make money even on this channel. And if you ever did do that, seriously, how would someone just all I might do is bring my supporting documentation to the hearing? I would end up being more like a Robert Mueller and Donald Trump action. Well, no one's trying to fraud anybody. It would be just like a witch hunt, just like it was with Robert Mueller and Donald Trump and his group. Where the only person that apparently really has any guiltiness was Hillary Clinton. You talk about fraud and abuse. That's fraud and abuse. Misusing the power of special counsel, trying to basically make him look like a bad person, when the only person that may have been actually even guilty at all was Carter Page. That's even questionable. No, it's not, unfortunately, for Carter Page. There's been some damning evidence on that, but that's another story. So the point is that you're saying all this, you say you don't like fraud and abuse. Yeah, I know. How you doing? That's why I tried to have a meeting with you earlier, but you said you had company over, Ginger Marie, so unfortunately you couldn't talk at 2 o'clock my time, which was be about 7 o'clock yours. So if you're talking about paid work, Michele doesn't do paid work. Anyway, Ginger Marie, Michele wanted to ask you a couple of questions, but she didn't get a chance to ask you earlier. Yeah, but they're not really something I was going to ask during the group chat, but I could probably generalize them. The first thing is, I've been trying to figure out, we were talking briefly about entitlements. This is one that's the most group friendly. In Ireland, because I don't know anything about Ireland. I know about the British system and the Workers' and Pensions Administration, which is responsibility for disability pensions. What kind of programs are there for people that are disabled and legally blind in Ireland? Now, for those of you who do not know anything about the WPA, let me explain that right now, under the Labour Party, there has been intentions to try to cut people off the rolls as fast as they can. It's because they're doing what they call, what was that thing? I'm trying to think right now. I'm just thinking something what they're calling that. Oh, I know what you're talking about, but the way that they're treating the government system is almost like rationing. That's not rationing. It's not called rationing. Anyway, the point is oh, that's not a real biz. There's nothing to do with Michele at all. Well, anyway, so the WPA has been trying to cut people off the rolls. Even when people have confirmed disabilities. Many of them on disability actually basically are committing suicide because they can't provide the needs. Michele doesn't blame Hillary Clinton for all of her problems. No. Michele did not blame Hillary Clinton for all her problems. Cat, what are you doing? You better not be eating out of that bag. Oh, I'll tell you what. The name of it program. It's not rationing, but it was some other kind of types of control and budget management. We'll think of it. No. I mean, I'm open to move anywhere I want if I wanted to. If I can get through. Originally, I was going to consider moving to the UK, but the problem is the Home Office in England is ridiculous in the paperwork. That's because his phone's not on. Duh. I'd be willing to go where I might be able to enjoy my, my twilight years. I mean, I'm 50 years old. I know what you're saying is, oh, that's not twilight, my dear. When you get to be 100, that's twilight. Well, maybe it might not be twilight, but Michelle's right about one thing. What's that? She needs a change. For some reason, I don't even know what that program is called. Austerity! Thank you! Thank you for finally pulling that out of my hard drive of my brain. British government has been working under austerity. Thank you. But it still doesn't make it easier no matter what you call it when they talk about the WPA is throwing people off the entitlement programs often without a hearing. And that sucks. Yeah, it sure does. That's one of the reasons, austerity. Thank you. Mr. Golden, that might be true, but I'm not on SSI. I'm on regular Social Security, not SSI. Yeah, I know. It's hard to get in any country. I haven't seen any single country that's actually easy to get into if you're disabled. But we do know that England is overrun right now with migrants to the point where the government doesn't know how to food, house, and place them into safe, clean environments. London already was a wreck, but now London's even worse because, as I just said, they can't afford and clothes and house all those migrants that come into England. So I can bet Ireland probably wouldn't be much different since it's also part of the EU. Is austerity actually a form of a government? Well, I never visited Ireland, but I can tell you that I've certainly seen pictures of it, and it does look kind of neat too. I agree. How was the work? How was the work options in Ireland, James Marie? How many other jobs available right now in Ireland, or is it still? They said that when you go for the reviews, they actually are the ones that did the reviews, I mean. And they didn't make me go to Hartford. They did the lab work right here in Litchfield County through Social Security. Yeah, but I'm not on SSI. I already told you that. I'm on regular Social Security, not SSI. I got upgrade after my dad died. Yeah, I'll turn the phones on, but I just kind of just started to... Hold on a minute. Okay, now the phones are on, but I don't want any phony baloney either. Seriously. Since we're on the wire, it's always raining here. The majority of people under 30 have emigrated to Australia. That's if I'm immigrate away from the U.S. I know that. And actually, that's not entirely true because in the case of the UK, you can still have your American citizenship while you're applying for your British citizenship. You just need to have a local British bank. I never done studies on how direct deposit works. What is $12.61 in pounds? I don't know. I think it's something like $12.61 in pounds. Yeah, well, right now, given what's going on in Ireland and the UK, and I probably wish they had some of that regular raining season right now because it's been very hot in both countries. Most people don't realize that. Ireland and the UK have been very hot lately. And dry. So, unfortunately, that's been affecting both the potato crop in Ireland and the other crops, including carrots in England, because they have been suffering a lack of water. Most people don't realize that. It's funny, when Trump thought Ireland was part of the UK, it used to be. Ireland used to be part of the UK. The northern part of Ireland still is technically part of the UK. The larger part of Ireland, the southern part of Ireland, is part of the European Union. Well, when it comes to that, we'll come to that. We'll take care of it as it comes up. I'm not going to worry about things ahead of time. Speaking of that, actually, this is kind of interesting to think about it, because the last time that they have actually asked you to do a review was when you were living in Willimantic? Something like that. It is long overdue. I'm surprised that they sent you a review form. They didn't say you had to go see anybody. You just asked you questions. I don't know if he was playing like a fool. I don't really think that at all. Seriously. Speaking of weather out on the wire, and I'm talking to you directly, what's the weather like where you are in Canada? He lives in the BC area of Canada. And what about you living in Golden? What about the weather in your area of the country, wherever that may be? Is Brave still here? I don't know. Brave is here. I don't think I saw him earlier. I think I saw him once. Well, let's see if he's in here. Let's ask him. Okay. Are you still here? Question. You know what you should do, since you technically you've already got the Discord page open? Why don't we go ahead and turn the Discord on so people can talk? If anything, will be a good way to fill in the blanks. Yeah, okay. So let's do that. Let's turn on the chat radio. Okay. Okay. I'll send a message out to people in general here. Oops, I got it. And since I'm basically quiet today. Okay. In chat. Okay. Okay, command. Just click on it. Copy it. Okay. So, if anybody wants to talk to us on the Snow Queen radio, we're actually turning that on anyway to fill in some of the negative air around here. And, okay. Okay, so let's go back to the YouTube side of things. Okay, so where's Krista? She won't be here until Wednesday. I already explained that. She said to me that she can't do every Sunday because spends time with her family. So she said she'll be able to do the Wednesdays, but she won't be able to do the other days of the week. Because maybe possibly Wednesdays right now is the only opportunity. Just shrink the screen down a bit so I can check the... Aww. See something is Zoidberg. Aww. I keep doing that. It's like, you know, I got it. Hooray! We finally won. I got it. Alright. I'm gonna just slide this thing over here again. I wasn't expecting to have anybody on tonight, but on Discord, but it's why it's so quiet over here. I might as well. It's quiet enough to hear a Chevy Rust. So where is everybody? It's Sunday. That's their fun day. Yeah, don't forget, guys, on Monday, the live stream for the Discord people only will be on at 7 p.m. Eastern time. What time right now is it in Ireland, James Marie? So I can try to give them European close to time. I think it's 5 hours ahead, so I figure midnight. There's the call-in number, yes. Well, the call-in number is not been posted yet, but I can post it until the bullshit starts. Okay. $12:30. That's what I thought. Okay, so it's 12:35. So, do you think for the people in Europe, if we should have a second or third program in a week, that would be a little bit easier for the people in Europe to come join us? Because of obvious reasons, like for example, England and Ireland are way too late for most people to stay up to 12:30 at night. I mean, do you have any recommended times? I mean, I was thinking if I did a show, say during the weekdays, say Wednesday about 2 p.m. my time, which would be about 7 p.m. your time. No, not yet. So if I had this live stream at 2 o'clock on, say, Monday, or say Wednesday, would that be better for people in the UK, Ireland, or would that be a little bit still too early because family are watching television, family and eating dinner? So, what do you think would be the best time for us to be able to try to reach out to our European audiences? I know they're small, but we do have some people. Yeah, I understand that, but what I'm saying is that not everybody's going to be up at 12:30 at night on a Sunday, nonetheless. Maybe if it was like on a weekend so that they can go ahead and get some extra sleep on Sunday, even if it was a Saturday. I mean, you're talking about 12:30 in the morning, or in this case, 12, starting at 7 o'clock, it'll be 12 in the morning. Oh God, here we go. Go, calling on the air.
Hey, can you guys come out and do a quote tomorrow?
Oh, I don't need that crap. No shit. Why don't you talk about the things that you didn't think were going to really be appropriate in this place at this time? So it's not really much to talk about. Well, that wouldn't be any better because that means at 10 a.m. that their time, everybody would be at work. Go ahead, Cody, on the air.
Hey, I just called a minute ago and I think I dropped the call. I'm looking to get a quote.
I am not a business that does that. You got the wrong number.
Oh, you guys aren't taking any more quotes?
Oh, you mean for the live stream? Oh yeah, we do that, but
no, I mean for like a 4-bedroom. I got it's going to be 4 units in total. I just need installation. I don't need any actual repairs. Just installation on the units.
I don't. That's what I don't do. See, this is a radio program.
Is this not Michele and Lumi's toilet repair service?
I don't do toilet repair. I never did.
Oh, that's weird. There's a Groupon for that company for Michele and Lumi's toilet repair service.
Oh, it's not anything I do.
This is the number.
I'm trying to explain to you. I don't do that. I don't know who put that up, but that's not what I do for a living. I run a live stream here on YouTube.
Well, that's not good. Somebody's ripping off somebody.
Well, sorry, I can't help you. All right. That's why we're not taking phone calls. Good reason. Good reason. So, right now, like I said, I don't have the patience for this. I don't want to deal with this phony baloney today. I just want to quietly try to enjoy my Sunday. I think a lot of people want to feel the same way. They don't want to have to deal with all the phony baloney what's going on this channel anyway. I don't know if I can do a 24-hour live stream, but there's a lot of reasons why I say that. Number one, I think that, although I'm not really sure, I've seen some people like Oppenheimer Ranch Projects that he's thinking about doing a 24-hour live stream. Be the Light is doing a 24-hour live stream in their chat room. And I seem to remember that only 4 hours of my live stream would actually be recorded by the YouTube system. So which means that if I was on for 24 hours, doesn't mean that you're going to get more than 4 hours of recording. There will definitely be exciting parts, I'm sure. I don't know how long I'll be able to know. I remember a couple of months ago, I played a 4-hour marathon of some of the different videos in our conference areas. That was, playlists. I don't think the technology one really got much interest. I think the spirituality one got a little bit better interest. Yep. Oh, hello. Oh, someone just came in and just left. So, well, as I said, I know the Oppenheimer Ranch Project. Diamond said he's thinking about doing the same thing. Well, I don't know. I don't really know if that'd be that exciting. So anyway, what have you been up to lately? Might as well talk about it. Depressed, sleeping. Not really sure why I've been depressed lately, but I have been depressed and I've been sleeping late. Michelle pulled a full 24-hour yesterday. No, I didn't do a full 24-hour because I did get up and I did watch some of the laundry and stuff. But other than that, I slept most of the day. Sometimes I feel like when I don't feel like I'm very successful. Even though, if you look at it, relatively speaking, I have made some strides towards success. I never did figure out the Patty situation either. I'm still trying to understand that. Yeah, that's August. That's not the month of June. Oh, July. No, it's not because I was treated you. I don't know why. Why don't you stop your little childish game and just, come out and talk like a normal, civilized, adult human being? And, hopefully tomorrow, which is Monday, I'll see Patty at the Sip Kitchen. And I think that was also the kind of reason I got a little depressed because, like I said earlier, I can't figure out what I'm supposed to do with that. Well, I don't think I'm really that exciting. It's not. It's just. You know, I don't even know if my internet connection could even successfully do it without net split all day long. Be more like watching the Paint Try channel. Come on, seeing a person just with their nose stuck in their phone watching YouTube videos and documentaries all day is not exactly exciting. 24 hours, like she's doing it with. It's not because there's 24 hours like she did when I visited. Well, as far as the R11830 interview, and as far as live streaming the interview goes, it could be, but I don't really know. But you didn't try just the tag itself will bring views. There's gotta be a hook for some reason. People are into that. It's sort of like a zoo experience, get a good look at the workings. Yeah, but again, it also, don't forget, the way my apartment is, people come in and out of here often. Unexpected. Not often, but unexpected anyway. So you would have to warn those people ahead of time before they walk 1 foot over the threshold that the camera is running. Like the landlord shows up occasionally. And, he's still gotta fix that leaky ceiling. I know. That weekend I am there, Michelle. I'm going to ask you to do a video blackout, no streaming, no recording until I leave. I agree. Whereas I'm sure that some of the other people would love to see the opposite. Well, don't forget, we're doing the video on the couch. Yes, I cleaned the house out, so there's no cat hair around here. And there's, well, at least not any I can see. And there's no cat poo. And it doesn't smell like a men's room. And we'll just do the video, at least one segment of it on the couch. And then I think we'll do some of it at the park, and there'll be some at McDonald's. R11, are you going to post the El Stevo special in Cringe Library? What's that? Are you going to post the ELSTEVO special in Cringe Library? I think you stopped me when I said that my apartment doesn't smell like a men's room anymore from my cats spraying on the apartment. Which they haven't been. Now, I still haven't heard from Beaver Time anyway. Well, let's put it this way. It's cleaned. There. That's just it. It's done. Okay? I even swept I even made sure to sweep the kitchen floor too, which had crumbs on it. So Fame, my cat shed some serious cat hair. Cause he's long hair, so No, but I got his email address, but I've been leaving it pretty much alone, and he hasn't contacted me either, so... I hate the weekend. Oh yeah, I know. Just see if there's any comments on here. Who's the real snow? What's this? Oh. Someone changed your neck. I don't get how they do that, but... it doesn't really matter anyway. Cringy Report says, LG, Lan, and how did you find Michelle's channel? About a year ago, I don't remember how. Yeah, he's been around for about a year. What's the story with your name, Living Golden? Is it because you have a nice life, or is it because you like the music from the, from the golden era big band? What's the story with your handle? I'm not trying to start a flame war, guys. I'm just trying to, try to find out more about it. It's a song. Okay. It's a song. Okay. What? I never seen you before, but I am glad you am. What does that mean? Synaptically, that doesn't sound right. I didn't mean to say is I never seen you before, but I'm glad you're here. Honestly, my life for the most part is pretty uneventful, especially because I don't get a chance to do much. I know sometimes Patty likes to go driving with me, but the problem is that, of course, that involves gas money, and I don't have a lot of money for gas money. So unfortunately, I never get a chance to really No, they're not. Besides, I took the phone number off the list. We're not taking phone calls. I don't want to deal with that stuff. I covered that a couple of live streams ago. Why? You covered it in the frequently asked questions. Yes, we did. We explained. Well, it's just funny name interesting because it sounds like you hear about the golden age of big bands. So Living Golden sounds like something from people who like the music of big band, like Johnny Dorsey and a few others. Well, why can't we ask questions about, I don't know. There's a lot of things going on environmentally in the world right now, which no one's ever asked me about, because they think it's a bore. Until they starve to death. Yeah, we mentioned about the drought in Ireland, we mentioned about the drought that's going on in the UK. And obviously that's causing a lot of issues for people in both countries because the food supplies are going to be becoming very low. But due to the complicated shipping system, shipping goods from different places. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, the phone is on. It just turned it on. Just, I don't want to deal with this stuff right now. Would you happen to be a Southern professor, would you? Southern professor. He says, I wish. LOL. Right. Why would you ask that question, Cringe Report? Well, I mean, do you think everybody here is necessarily college professors? Or even high school teachers, for that matter? You gotta fix this chair. Well, I know. This chair's got problems. But, needs to be reupholstered. Cats have shredded it. And original people that used the chair before me also wore off the arms on it. I work at the government in its capacity, probably customer service or processing paperwork, I would think. I don't know exactly what it's mean by regular capacity. Administrative. Yeah, I know. We didn't have too many northern professors on this channel. Nope. We had some Midwest, we had some Middle East, we had some Midwestern people too, but I'm surprised you waited until recently to start blaming her on the benefits. LOL. Yeah, MNT Archives was, or TNCC was doing that for years. Until he got a chance to get to know me pretty good, and same thing. And then he realized that there was some truth to what I was saying. Maybe you should watch the Cringe Report channel. You could see that. He covers that pretty exhaustively. R11H30 did a whole 2 segments with me and Winston. Actually, we covered several segments, but he was Winston during the ice cream social, and they discussed it that day, the ice cream social. Plus, we covered it here on my channel too during the ice cream social too. I was at another takedown for over a year. What do you mean by takedown? Yeah. Don't worry, Cringe Report. You'll get your people back. There's always some new scandal or tidbit of influence keeps people hooked. And it's between those times when this channel is as boring as watching the paint dry channel. I don't know where it says, I can't explain this one cringe. I mean, Trailer Park Boys are huge here. Oh, okay. I know what the Trailer Park Boys are. Yep, that was a show once on TV for a while. Maybe what you should do is go to the Real Video website, TNCC, and then you can actually post those dudes on dudes, and I don't know if they'll throw you out or not, or if they allow you to remain around, because, I mean, after all, it really was actual factual news. The phone lines are on. It wouldn't be so boring. You need to ride the wave. And out on the wire a month ago, you represented 20% of my audience. Okay. So what about this month? How is your audience doing now, TNCC? Seriously. Go ahead, call you on the air.
Hello, can I speak with MicheleMarieDalene?
Who's this?
Michelle, my name is Richard Helmsley. Perhaps you've heard of me? With Helmsley Plumbing and Company?
No, I haven't.
Well, I own a plumbing company in Torrington, Connecticut. And the reason I'm calling you is because I want to set up a friendly relationship between our companies. I feel like maybe we've been stepping on each other's toes as far as districts go.
But I don't do plumbing. I just explained that on my live stream. So my YouTube channel, which I'm on right now, is I don't do plumbing.
Are you not the owner of Michele and Lumi's toilet repair service?
I did not run that business. I don't know who put that out there.
Are you trying to pull my leg here, ma'am? I'm trying to do the right thing and reach across the aisle.
I understand that, but no, I'm trying to tell you the truth.
Well, I'm going to put it like this, okay?
Sorry about that.
If there's another client in my neighborhood that gets taken away, and I find out that it's from your company...
and you wonder why Michelle doesn't leave the phones on. See, I want to see TNCC do good, too. Maybe we should put him on that Real Video website. I'm building myself a greenhouse, and it's taking most of my time. Right. It's a good idea to have a greenhouse. You're going to reuse heirloom or hybrid seeds? Is it going to be for fruits and vegetables or ornamentals? I'll go back. I think I missed something here. Yeah, I think you did. Say, I don't know why I'm here. I'll get some buddies to. They don't watch much until now. I have not seen online lately. I've been trying to build. I think he's trying to grow food. I'm glad you are RG. I got Michelle highlights playing that are a lot of good gold nuggets of hers. If you into talk shows and all, Me and R11830 do a podcast every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. I am using reclaimed windows, trying to make it a winter greenhouse as well. I can post pics once it's done. Okay. The one question I have about that greenhouse is saying you're using recycled windows. Do those windows have to be double paned, or are you using single pane glass? I think double pane if you want to keep the warmth in, because single pane glass has the R value of a brick. Actually, a brick doesn't have a bad R value. It's just that, yeah, single pane windows, I got those. They're not that good for keeping out the cold. Try something here. Yeah, because we know that especially the amount of hailstorms have been increasing a lot in the recent past. Things as big as softball size hail. That's why I was asking if it's getting hail resistance. That means you can kiss tempered glass goodbye. No, some tempered glass is pretty tough one. But, well, living Golden, where are you approximately? What part of the country do you live in? Because we've had hail recently up here in Connecticut, a few weeks ago, that was golf ball sized hail. Well, that isn't too many places, because here in New England we get hail too. I have actually heard of hail in some places as big as grapefruits. Okay. Yeah, well, trust me, if you got grapefruit-sized hail, it ain't gonna be merry meat anything. Be more like unmerry meat. Because in my building here, if you had a grapefruit piece of hail at terminal velocity fall from the sky, it would cause holes to form in my roof. And, of course, we all know the jokes from WKRP about the turkeys falling from the sky, but trust me, if you got hail that weighs 5 to 10 pounds and you actually reaches terminal velocity at the speed of 160 something miles an hour coming straight down, that will punch holes through a lot of things. Yep, it certainly would. I even get hail in Saudi Arabia. And snow. That's right. They've been getting tornadoes over there in Italy and some other countries. I don't think there's much to talk about today. Nope. So, have you figured out anything on the Patty situation? Nope. Not figured out anything about Patty. I haven't figured out anything about, what about that other Choo Choo Channel collaboration? Well, he hasn't gotten back to me yet. There's another YouTube channel who's into historical economics, and he wanted to do a collaboration with me on my channel, and it sounded really interesting. He sent me a copy of his book PDF so I could review it. That's going to be going to press soon. And it's pretty exhaustive at 421 pages long. It's going to take a while to go through that much paper. Is anyone ever realized Michelle is well aware of the possibility of the conflict in her life if she chooses to do that? Oh, by the way, that top, Michelle was wearing the same top she's wearing then. How are you doing? What is the name of the channel who wants to cross over with you? I have that over here. Let's see. Pull up the information here. Let's see. Channel's name is in here. It says, let me pull up the actual article. I'll read to you. Interview collaboration with 1 Minute Economics. Hi there, this is Andre from YouTube.com 1 Minute Economics. Let's see. I just want to ask you a quick email if you would be open to having me on your channel, either as an interview or another type of collaboration. My second book, The Age of Anomaly, will be launched officially on the 6th of August. And my only request is that the interview collaborates with being published during the August 6th to 12th week, in my opinion. And this is the opinion of a pretty balanced economist horrific things are coming. Let's see what's that. Coming, and that the worst part is that the average person will most likely get slaughtered due to a complete lack of basic financial preparedness. Okay, so that's what he wanted to do a collaboration on. And I said, yeah, we do it. I do it. And he sent me a copy of his PDF. I looked at it. In case you don't realize, Michelle is well aware of that. Out on the wire, that she doesn't want to break those vows. And Patty certainly would not want Michelle to break them either. Excuse me? Sorry, I forgot about that. Michelle, you will have to make another channel of mine a mod at some point. Okay. Well, there's also a more immediate issue with the Patty situation, and that is Patty wants me to move in with her and share an apartment with her, but then we already went through that with Dory. And relationship or not, that's a scary thought, because in this case, I would be, because she's got the voucher, I don't have my voucher right now. So which means if something goes wrong and she threw me to the curb, I would have no place to go to. And I'm not too comfortable with that. So I'm not sure if I would take her up on her offer or not. I don't want to see you get thrown out in the street, especially if you and her, even this friendship doesn't work out. And the next thing you know, you're the one who's out in the street. Since she would technically have the apartment. The apartment would be in both of her names, but it's not even the point. No. Not Dory and Patty together. Dory and Patty can't stand each other. Patty thinks Dory's a bad person, and Dory thinks Patty's a bad person. So neither one of them can stand each other. It's like Syria versus Israel. But then again, most people don't seem to remember is, what if Lumi already knows about it? It's not cheating. No, it's not cheating, but that's not the point. Right, I understand that. Well, what is Michelle supposed to do here, guys? What the heck are you going to cook for dinner tonight? I don't know. I don't know about the Lumi number 2. I haven't talked to that one. I have no idea either. What? Did Lumi ever actually have a say? I mean, maybe she'd do it if she disagreed. When she... What do you mean by that? Cringe report, TNCC. What do you mean by that? I think you're saying is she's going to go halfsies. Really? Go ahead, call you on the air.
Hello and marry me, everybody. My name is Lumi and Finistra, and I was born in Finland in 1835.
Yeah, we know that.
Hi, Michelle. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
I heard that there was somebody who had a question for me.
Yeah, somebody had a question for you. They wanted to know is, what's your thoughts on me and Patty's situation with Michelle's situation?
Oh, okay. Well, for one, I'm totally cool with it. Not that I really have a choice, but, it's kind of hard to go from body to body, if you know what I'm saying. Lumi, I know you know what I'm saying. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. But, we did take vows. I'll just put it that way. We did take vows.
Well, I have a say in my situation, and I certainly have a voice. But Michelle and I were trying to find the best way to resolve the issue, but we haven't had much luck yet.
Okay.
We don't even know what the Patty side of it thinks. We don't know what Patty thinks either.
Well, maybe we should ask Patty. Since you control the hands, you're going to have to ask her.
Well, Patty and I were talking about having me and her sharing a house together, but unfortunately, we never talked about anything else on a more serious level since a couple of months ago.
Probably not the best idea. Don't you remember when Patty asked us for money?
What's that?
Don't you remember when Patty asked us for money?
Yeah, and then she pays me back too. She did
she pay us back?
How many times that Dory asked Michelle for money and she never paid her back at all? 2 points for us.
Oh yeah, I think we should get rid of that Dory. Dory doesn't even think I'm real. She thinks you're making it up.
Dory's still out there screwing people every day.
Both literally and figuratively.
Living Golden says, what issue are you trying to resolve? Alright, let me give him his 411. I'm married to Lumi. The scriptures say, thou shalt not commit adultery and of course it says that thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, thy neighbor's goods. In other words, basically saying, hands off on private property kind of thinking, relatively speaking, yeah. Okay, but the problem is that me and Michelle are married. So, unfortunately, if Michelle ever decided to be more with Patty than just friends, she'd be committing adultery. And since Michelle doesn't believe in divorce, it could be bad juju. Right, bad juju.
And there was that time that you did stuff with Dory, and that time that you did stuff with Ed that I wasn't particularly happy about.
Well, one of the things, the reason why I never worked with Michelle and Dory is the same reason probably why I will never work with Patty. And that is
What's that?
Because Patty would probably realize that she'd always feel like the third left foot.
Uh-huh. I know that feeling.
Yeah, well, imagine from her perspective. I mean,
well, imagine it from my perspective. Imagine being somebody that's in somebody's head that's in somebody's head. It's a lot to take in. Especially when you consider the marriage and the vows and the cheating on me.
Well, I'm going to answer Arden Wire's question even though he's trying to pretend I don't see it, which is this. I'm looking for a person to help me with my economics. Somebody I can actually, with combined income, we could do better than just trying to live on the little money I get now.
Yeah, we're just trying to get money out of this whole thing.
Well, in this case, it would be economic benefit for me and Patty. Because she makes less than I do. So,
yeah.
But she's also got 2 dogs, 3 cats, and a horse as pets.
Yeah, actually, Michelle, I think it's a pretty bad idea to move in with Patty. Did you just say she has a horse?
Well, that's a pretty bad idea because she's also got a car.
I'm going to agree that that's a pretty bad idea.
Well, I mean, I'm concerned that, like I said, what happens if, just like Dory, she kind of says, "Okay, Michelle, thanks for all the gifts. Bye-bye. Don't let that door hit you on the ass on the way out. Here's your eviction notice." Yeah,
I would say having Dory back would also be a bad idea, even if it's just on the couch for a night.
No, she wants to get a two-bedroom apartment, which is fine. Preferably, she said she'd like to have a house, but I'm like, with our combined incomes, we could afford to get a house and pay for the full mortgage. But the thing is that she's also got entitlement programs too. But the problem is she's on Section 8. I said, well, fine. If you're going to do that with a house, you got to do it by following the rules. And the rules say that we have to report our incomes together, which is fine. I had no problem being honest with that. She said she just doesn't want to do all the paperwork.
Hold on. Let's rewind. Are we talking about Dory or are we talking about Patty?
Patty.
Okay, well, I will explain to you why, in my opinion, as a legitimate Lumi number 2, why that would be a bad idea. And you know what? It's actually just one thing. It's the horse. The horse is a very, very bad idea. I think between the two incomes, you probably could do a two-bedroom apartment, and you probably could get by with a dog and a cat. But a horse... you need...
She has a stable for the horse.
That shit is expensive.
She has a stable for the horse. But you're right, it is costing her money.
The stable fees are expensive. The food is expensive.
I know that.
I mean, that is more expensive than a car.
I don't know about that. Depends on what kind of car you got. Because some cars are pretty expensive in insurance, registration, and taxes, so...
You know what I'm saying.
But what I can say is that I'm not really, I understand her for thinking, the only problem is we like the Brady Bunch, except you would have to deal with 6 cats instead of 6 kids.
Now you're going to have to shut off some cats. Somebody's going to have to make some sacrifices somewhere.
And they're all boy cats.
But the horse has also got to go. It might be all boy cats, but 6 cats is too much for 2 bedrooms, Michelle.
I think it would be too much. What if all the 6 cats don't like each other?
And the dog. Think about the dog.
2 dogs.
Nope, too much. Nope. Get rid of some of that shit. If you're gonna agree with her, I'm telling you, she needs to get rid of the horse, a dog, and like 3 cats. And you're gonna have to let somebody go.
She also has a
parrot.
parrot.
I hear that Bill Dotriev will take Rusty, so that's a plus.
Well, answer Mr. last comment about Dory. We're not talking about Dory because Dory is basically burned so many people that Dory has no place to go right now.
What's his comment?
That's not my problem.
What's his comment?
What's that?
What is his comment?
His cabin?
Comment. What did Mr. Laugh say?
He said, actually... he says, don't ever let Dory back into your life, Michelle. Dory should go jump off a bridge.
Agreed. Okay.
Yeah, she already did kind of jump off a bridge. That's why she's going to end up going to a homeless shelter soon if she's not careful.
That's funny.
Well, this horse that she got, by the way, is a huge...
Well, are there any more questions in the chat?
She's got this huge horse. I mean, this mare is huge.
All right, Michelle. Well, it's getting pretty late for me and my Michelle, and we got a hot date tomorrow, so we're all gonna end the live stream right now. So thank you for stopping by, everybody, and feel free to go and do as you please, and that's going to be awesome. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
You know that tomorrow is going to be the Twitch or the Discord live stream, guys, right? That's right. Officially tomorrow, Discord will have its show, and that will be recorded, and then we'll share that out on Discord, and I might even post a copy over here. Oh, I have no idea what Connecticut does, but there's no effing way I'm going to deal with 6 cats. Seriously. I think that's what you're right about the cats. I think that's going to be pushing it just a bit too much. I mean, come on. 3 cats is a bit much, but 5, 6 cats, 2 dogs, a parrot. You forgot the parrot. The parrot. The horse, which is on a farm outside of town. Yeah. And she says she needs gas money. Well, doesn't she just ride the horse? She's got the hay and oats. I don't know why she just doesn't ride the horse when she needs to go somewhere. No, they can't. She's paying a pretty reasonable price. She's paying like $100 a month for her horse outside of town. Well, maybe if Barack Obama was with president, he wanted to modify the HUD, he probably would make sure that housing was affordable for people with horses. What's the old saying? If wishes were horses, beggars would ride. Well, what if you got a horse already? She still doesn't have a saddle. She still doesn't have all the tack equipment to ride the horse. So, modifying that would be if wishes was horses, saddles, beggars would ride. Yeah, I know she could ride the horse to the grocery store. His horse was designed to pull a plow. It's a mare. It's a draft horse. He used to work on an Amish farm. So, this is a really, really powerful draft horse. It's a mare. It's not a stallion. But she's still powerful enough. But you still have to deal with the horse exhaust. Yeah. I don't know about that, guys. I don't know. She takes care of the horse, that's for sure. She's on physical disability. She has a back injury. But I mean, if you live up here in this part of the country where I live, you find a lot of people you don't see why this is wrong. According to my caseworker at DSS from a couple years ago, he says, whatever you do with the money we give you is really up to you. If you want to use it to have horses and cats and birds and fish and not eat that good, except for the food stamps, that's your problem, as long as you're paying for your apartment, which she does. I don't even know if I'm really ready to go into a relationship with a person with 3 cats, 2 dogs, and a horse, and a parrot, and then of course my 3 cats. Even if we could get a much bigger square area, you know, she wants to have a nice home. She wants to live a good life. She wants to go back to work. Actually, she doesn't have fibromyalgia. That was Sherry that has that. She doesn't actually ride the horse. That's just it. The horse is just allowed to roam in the paddock. Farmers get a field that she pays fees to, so she can go ahead and have the horse basically travel the range of the farm. I know that. I agree with you on that. And don't forget, they need to get new shoes every so often too. So getting horseshoes and the vet bills, it does add up. I kind of agree with you on that, but I'm not going to really pick sides. Some of the medications she on could be causing fibromyalgia because she is on SSRIs, and that increases fibromyalgia issues. She's also having problems with gastrointestinal problems too. I'm talking about Sherry. But, you know, Sherry's both on Discord and on here. I don't see it right now, but why don't you pull the page over ever join the chat? Oh, I didn't talk to her gastrointestinologist. I don't know, gastroenterologist, whatever they called. I have no idea what her problems caused by, possibly by bad foods. Yeah, I have one friend that's not on disability. Her name is Ginger Marie. She's from Ireland. R11830 is not on disability. Locally, I would say majority of my friends are on disability. She's still a friend? She's still a friend. Okay. Case in point. As far as locally, I'm trying to scratch my head to think of anybody I know of locally that is not on disability, and it seems like the answer is a big fat nope. I think most everybody I know of is on disability of some sort. Most of them are on mental disability. I'm on physical disability. Patty's on physical disability. It seems like everybody you know is disabled of some sort. Yeah. I have one friend that's not disabled in a sense, but she's elderly now. And of course, in her case, old age has kind of caught up with her, but she's... I was going to have a private conversation with her, but we didn't get a chance to talk privately. The time zone difference is part of the reason. I haven't really had much time to talk to her in private. So I'm going to see if we can try to get a private conversation together, me and her. But I have to work between 2 time zones, so that's going to be a challenge to find out what's good for her, what's good for me. Well, maybe you should explain that to Live in Golden, because I don't think he has seen the video that we did during the ice cream social, or the follow up with our 11H30. Yeah, it's a disability dumping ground. Disability dumping ground and elderly dumping ground. I don't know about that, but definitely there's a lot of people with disability in Winston and Torrington. Well, maybe what you should do, TNCC, since that video is on your channel, is why don't you go ahead and give Live in Golden there some of the links to some of those videos that you did with Rich regarding this topic. Are they still on your channel? Are they still on his channel? Yeah, I think they still are. Hell, you could actually tell from watching Michelle and her live stream on her channel. Her own channel, she has a couple of hours of content too about it. I was suggesting the third-party content because I think that it would probably solve a couple questions. So let's see. The channel's name has changed in the past. Let's see. It's called Cringe Report now. Let's see. Chris, Cole, something. Alright, so let's take a look at the videos here real quick and see what he's got. And let's figure out which ones are our own videos here. Okay, talking about, not the dudes on dudes one, but, Country Report, winner of the Royal Debate, the Great Debate, North American Snug King versus North American Snug Queen. Let's Talk MMD Archives Royal Debate. That's another one. Let's Talk MMD R11H30 hosts. Bobby rapping, that's not me, but Let's Talk MMD Rich attended the Winston Ice Cream Social. That's 2 hours and 23 minutes long. And we also have videos on my own channel that you can go of course right now I'm looking through this here. But anyway, the point is that there is some interesting content on this channel. So let me screen up my live stream. Let me just go look at the live chat up here on my phone since me and Rich didn't discuss your financial situation in depth. No, we didn't. But you discussed my disabilities in depth, from what you could see. Please do not give these leeches. Please do not give to these leeches in your life anymore. Yeah, but Dory doesn't get anything from me anymore. No, because Dory still owes Michele money. I love how the encoder translates just all this stuff. So-called friends. I'm bored beyond by... Okay. So, Living Golden, what I would do is, why don't you go check out Cringe Report's channel, and then you can watch more about it. And see, you can enjoy it and see what you can learn. You should invest in your resources into turning lead into gold. Make some jobs by getting more people to investigate this crap. You mean Winston? That's an idea. Investigate Winston, Torrington. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. LG is watching you, Michele. Does that make you uncomfortable? No. Everybody watches me. That's why I have a YouTube channel, remember? No, I never asked my friends for money. No, she never did. She's always the one they come to. It's a pretty old mare of a horse, but she's still a full plow horse. She could easily pull a small buggy. I don't know why Patty just doesn't get a buggy and then turn in the car. Probably because she had no place to park the horse at night when she's actually in where she lives. I remember the first time I heard about Patty's horse and saw Patty's horse in person. I said to Mary, oh, there's a good portion of your money's going to. Between that, your car insurance and your taxes, and gasoline and tires, it's going towards hay and oats and shoes for the horse. That's a lot of money. And she only gets about $760 a month. But she's still a good person, though. I just don't know how she can do it. Sounds more like you're jealous. Who? Cringe Report. Well, no, he's right about when he talks about the cost. I was like, pick one or the other, car or horse. You can't have both, really. I don't know how she can afford to have both a car and a horse at the same time. I paid for the pizza. Plus the $10 in gas. 15. Was 15? Yeah. 15 for gas. Yeah, well, I understand that. I always wanted a horse when I was a kid, too. I never got one. Since she has no saddle for the horse. I can't ride the horse because she has no saddle. She has no tack equipment for the horse. That horse could easily support my weight. There's no problem with that. A pretty face can hide an evil mind. Tell what sound from Secret Agent, man. Pretty face can hide an evil mind. Oh yeah, definitely. But there's just something about her I like, and she knows it. She's not stupid. She's pretty smart. More than money, he was a consistent viewer and would always start a dialogue. Imagine live stream if no one engaged Michele. Yeah, it wouldn't be much of a live stream. No, it would be boring. No, it would be boring. Nobody would want to watch that. You're watching the Paint Dry channel. 24 hours of watching nothing but latex paint dry on the fence. Nobody would want to watch that. Not even me. I wouldn't want to watch it either. In fact, sometimes I will actually skip over these live streams. Fast forward through to the juicy bits. Because even I need to. Well, like I said, Patty likes to have the good things in life, but she doesn't really make enough money to have the good things, so she ends up settling for second best. No, I don't quietly give money out to everybody. Case of Patty, the only time I actually lend her money is when I gotta go somewhere and then she needs money for the gas. Which is fair. You know, especially the price of gas in Connecticut is going up almost to $3+ a gallon. 3 something. $3.58 I think last time. No, I'm not giving it out to a lot of people. The only person who I actually lent money out recently was Patty. Okay? And that was to get my eyeglasses and for the pizza. Okay? Dory isn't getting money from me anymore because she screwed me. Patty's paid me back last time. Well, anyway, so it looks like it's already 8:53. Yeah, 8:53. So we're gonna get ready to wrap this up. Any last call-on questions? Well, let's start by turning off the Discord. Yeah, I didn't originally have plans to leave Discord on. I just left on in case somebody wanted to talk. I'll just send this. Okay, so I'm gonna get ready to start wrapping this up. We'll go back here to just alright, so I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up for tonight. I know tonight was uneventful and pretty quiet. But it does happen. You know. Alright, so for the guest stats, we'll just switch to came over to me and then you can see me again. Okay. Okay, cut this off. Alright. So anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. I got a few things going on. We had, we talked about what's been going on in my life, what's been going on in the future. I got some people to kind of understand the situation with Patty and me and Lumi. Living Golden kind of was willing to talk to us. Out in the wire was kind of talking, even though he was still trying to play those pedantic childish games. But at least he was talking to us. And let's see what else. We got a live stream coming up on Monday for the Discord people. Correct. So Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. That's midnight Irish time, UK time. Will be the Discord live stream and then of course that will be taped, and we will send that out. Put the live stream out so you can listen to it after I get done taping it with Audacity. And lastly, but not leastly, on Wednesday again we have the YouTube, Twitch, Discord, and of course phone calls on Wednesday. So I thought I would explain that to you. Right now I have to figure what the heavens I'm going to eat for dinner because I'm kind of hungry, and I didn't eat yet all day, so I'm going to eat something. And hopefully Wednesday will be a little more exciting than today, because overall today was kind of quiet because, well, it was just quiet. You know, it's not particularly reason. But for time being, I'll see you guys for Discord tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, at midnight Irish time and UK time. Alright? Bye-bye, everybody.